Hey guys, I'm back. So in this video, I kind of want to just touch base on the judicial system, right? Um, in my situation, I had an inheritance that was stolen. The money's been used to try to have me imprisoned, mentally institutionalized, or dead, okay? They've tried throwing me in cars. Um, I've had several hitmen try to wander me off and off me, you know what I'm saying? I've had $1,000 hit on my head in jail. One woman took it twice. Um, I've been poisoned in 3 different jails. Um, I've been poisoned in Jackson County, Illinois jail, Williamson County, Illinois jail, and also they ejaculated in my food in Williamson County. I watched tremendous abuse. I mean, horrible abuse. Male guards beating up females, them mocking people that were literally dying, like literally dying. And you can't file a grievance. It's not allowed on the kiosk. You have to tell them that you want one, and they'll give you a paper one, maybe. And then let me tell you what, it ends up in the trash. The warden of Williamson County and the wannabe nurse. She needs to be looked into because my ancestors give me dreams, right? And a lot of them have come to, well, all of them have come to pass. I had a dream about the nurse there stealing people's medications, and then she had a needle in her arm. She needs to be investigated, okay? She needs to be investigated for so much more, but that specifically. She entices the abuse of the prison guards on the prisoners. They will pull you out of a cell, beat the shit out of you, and put you back. They may even kill you, right? I was slipped heroin. All the girls went to church that night. It was August 24th of this year, 2022. They slipped me heroin. I was in lockdown. And let me tell you what, it was more for their safety than for mine, okay? Because we're talking, there was a baby killer in there that stabbed a baby 22 times or 24 times. And then this other girl, I call her the fellatio killer because she performed fellatio and got a guy killed. They're bunked together everything, and they were a part of this. I am going to tell you right now, the laws need to change, and I'm going to see to it that they pedophiles, once they do it once, they don't stop, right? We need to go back to public hangings. We need the next person to see them die with them peeing down their leg, with them in complete terror as they put the rope around their neck. We need to stop housing monsters. And I'm going to tell you right now, they use prisoner of war tactics on prisoners. Why would you do that to your own people? Why would you do the things that you do? Because you're scum and you can be bought off. That's why. Also, full of human traffickers in Williamson County. They all have the left forearm tattooed. Now, I want you to know that, like, the military, because I've noticed that the Army is hugely involved, okay? Whenever it comes to the military, if they're newer generation, they won't have a tattoo on the left arm, right? But they will be military. Now, older generation military, they do have the tattoo, okay? We're talking like Vietnam, so on and so forth. They do have a left forearm tattoo. A lot of corruption, right? I even had a judge and my lawyer were bought off, okay? I've been through Vanderburgh County. I stole a laptop from an ex who was also a friend. I did it for a very good reason. I did 4 months in jail for it. I would do it over again because I had a good reason for why I did it. It's about intention. And I am loyal to my cause. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to bring up Vanderburgh County, Indiana jail too, because let me tell you what, these jails are tied together, right? And it is a form of human trafficking, because if they can keep you in jail, they get money off of you. There's a lot of people who are mentally ill in these places. They aren't being properly medicated. They're left in a cell. They scream to take a shower, and they're denied daily to take a shower. It's hard telling how long it's been for some of these people to take a shower. They have cameras focused on you whenever you take a shower, when you sit on the toilet. Excuse me? What I gain from that is that not only are they watching you, but I feel like because of the trafficking that's involved, I feel like you've got freaking perverts that are watching online too, and they're watching these live feeds of these girls, and they're picking and choosing just like on freaking Wayfair, right? Same situation. Sex trafficking, human trafficking. It's disgusting, and it is going to stop. And I'm telling you right now that I will get louder and louder and louder and louder until the right person hears me. because this has got to stop. And you know what? God willing, I don't die. I don't believe I'm going to. But if I would, I will not die in vain, because again, the words that I speak will sound off. They will sound off in the ears of everybody who has listened, even heard. They are building fake cases against people. People are sitting in jail with no court date, no out date. They've been there 6 months or a year at that time. People going to prison for charges from 98. Let me ask you something. Doesn't that sound like a desperate need for the money? Because let me tell you what, you got these fat ass politicians sitting there making all this money off these jails and prisons. Let me tell you what, the food even says not for human consumption, but they cook it up and they feed it to us anyway. Whenever you're in there for a murder, like a sadistic murder, like a murder of a child or an impaired person or something like that. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you just gotta knuck up. Am I right? And something may happen. That's a different story. But I'm talking about the people who do shit in cold blood. You should not have the same rights as anybody else in jail as far as commissary, phone calls. You should be cut off from the world completely because you stopped somebody else's life. You took away somebody else's right to live. So you yourself should lose your right to live. The word says an eye for an eye. Papa is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He doesn't call us to be passive. He came to bring war. And let me tell you what, you're going to hear it roar like a lion. You're going to hear it. And it's going to get ugly. But to those of you who are listening and who have a heart and who have ears to hear and eyes to see, understand that there is going to be destruction all around you. Just stand back. Stand back. Because I'm telling you what, we're getting ready to erupt into a civil war. I have information that I have linked together, and I am telling you that a past president, presidential-elect, and another past president in another country, right? I'm telling you, Hitler was not in Argentina. Somebody probably was, but it wasn't him. Look at the movie Aladdin, right? They're on a magic carpet. It just so happens that in 45, whenever he allegedly died, it was Operation Magic Carpet. Shall we say coincidence? I don't think so. I don't think so. There are no coincidences. There's only facts. Now, I'm telling you right now that what they are doing is they are continuing the regime of, as in Hitler's day, right? Okay, those people, as I've said it once, I've said it a million times, those people did not willingly walk into a shower knowing they were going to die. They had no idea. Subliminal messaging, people. They mess with your minds. Did you know that Facebook is owned by Instagram? Or Facebook owns Instagram, however it may be. But I'm telling you that there is money laundering going on scales that you guys would have freak out. Right? There is a lot of corruption. There is a lot of underhanded deals going on to have people killed, to have people imprisoned. Again, James C. in Posey County, Indiana jail. He needs to be released. And he deserves a lawsuit. And I'm telling you right now, I witnessed what they did to him. And I will stand behind him and every other person that I have seen be victimized by a horrible, corrupt government. I will stand behind you. I've got your back. And they will pay. They will pay. You will be vindicated for all of the pain and suffering and the anguish that you had to go through at the hands of a monster who pushes a med cart, who's allowed to inject you with drugs. Give me a break, people. Give me a break. Nobody in a jail should be able to administer medications, especially psychotropic medications, unless you are a nurse. You should not fall under somebody's title of a nurse or somebody's title of a doctor. But I'm telling you right now, there is so much corruption going on. It's horrible. And I'm going to tell you that there's many companies that I do see that are involved in this trafficking, right? I seen 2 4-year-old boys sitting in a Taco Bell, Henderson, Kentucky. They were being trafficked. I found out later. I was taken into the McDonald's at Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Let me tell you what, they done something to my drink, and there was weird shit going on all throughout McDonald's. Like, it was a weird vibe, people. I'm not even joking. It was a weird vibe. There was a lot of secretive, weird, the cops have taunted me. Let me tell you what, the cops know me from Evansville all the way to, Evansville all the way down into Tennessee. Let me pull out a deck of cards. let me pull out a deck of cards and you see how fast they run. Let me tell you what, their little cop cars can go fast whenever they want them to. Just don't look, don't look. No, I got you. I see your energy. You ain't hiding from me. And I'm gonna take you down. I remember details. I remember everything. I have infinite knowledge because I'm connected to the Most High God. I also have physical proof, which I'm going to show you here in a second. 2006, I had a complete hysterectomy in Bedford, Indiana, right? 09, Papa told me he was going to heal me because my kids were aggressively ripped from me because of the woman who raised me, okay? She's trash. She's not even my mother. She's trash. Anyway, my kids were violently ripped from me. My kids have suffered. I have suffered. But Papa told me not to worry, that he's bringing it all full circle. And I'm not going to be worried. I'm not worried. But he did tell me that he is going to heal me in 09. I believe it was August of 09. July. Well, February 6th of this year, Florida, Illinois emergency room. I went in for my feet because I'd been backpacking with an 80-pound backpack, right? 70 pounds. And we're talking highways, byways, everything. And people said, you're not scared? All you gotta do is be crazier than the person picking you up. Come on now. I ain't scared. You gonna give me a ride or I can walk? You know? Anyway. So, it's just kind of the energy I felt at the moment. But, anyway, I went in for my feet. The person who I was raised to believe was my brother, right? He's in the Army. He also works at Walmart, which I believe Walmart is involved in this trafficking. Okay, we're just going to be real. Walmart, I believe, is just like Wayfair. Sorry to rain on your parade if you love Walmart, okay? But you tell me how many times you go to Walmart and you're pissed off because you think you go in for $10 worth of shit and you come out with $200. It's set up that way, okay? The whole world is. Anyway, February 6th, I have a paper in my purse, and I'm going to show you here in a minute because I only have like 10 minutes left of this video. I'm going to show you, they found twin fetal heartbeats, okay? I know how to manifest. I know how to line. You have to become balanced with your darkness and your light, okay? And let me tell you what, whenever somebody tests your gangster, show up and show out. Hey, it's me. You thought you destroyed me? Oh, I'm sorry. No. The Most High God is who he says he is. I have been stalked. I have been taunted. I've been gang stalked. I was Mickey'd, raped, sodomized at the Ramada in Henderson, Kentucky. Called the police again, had me sign a paper. All of a sudden they say, hot damn, we got our boys. They take me to the hospital. They start shooting me up, trying to kill me. I screamed for help. I ran twice. I screamed for help. He cracked my tooth. He choked me, slammed me, and my tooth hit a rock. All of a sudden, they start getting rid of evidence. He throws me in the cop car and we're gone. This is going on, people. But I'm going to tell you right now, with my healing, which I'm going to